Hi, readers. So, this week we are going to be talking about ways that authors make their writing even more interesting for us to read. So, we've learned about a lot of different things this year when it comes to reading, and a lot of what we've learned has been about comprehension or how to say it out loud. But the things that we're going to be learning throughout this week and next are kind of make a bridge between reading and writing. These are lessons about the author's craft. Author's craft. So that means things that the authors do to make people want to read their stories really badly. Things that people do to make them want to read their stories. So, today I want to tell you that authors use descriptive words in their writing, and these words are purposefully chosen to help the readers get a picture in their mind when they're reading. So, the descriptive words that you're looking for, we've studied a little bit, like adjectives and verbs. But I want you to also think about descriptive words in thinking about your five senses. Once you start looking for it, you'll notice that authors often describe what you would be experiencing if you used your five senses in that part of the story. So, just a quick reminder, I'm sure you all know your five senses, right? It's your sense of smell, your taste, your sight, your hearing, and your touch. So, if you can use descriptive words in your writing, or you can notice the way that authors use descriptive words in their writing, it's going to help you put that picture in your head even better. So, it does all come back to comprehension and really getting that picture in your mind. So, I'm going to read through this is actually a book, but it's a poem book. So, it's one long poem that's written into a book. It's called Leaf Jumpers, and the author's name is Carol Gerber. Says, we watch a soft wind shake the trees. It lifts and it lifts the leaves and sets them free. So, when it says we watch, so that's giving us the idea, the description of something that they're seeing. And then we've got some vivid verbs here. The wind is shaking the trees. So, hopefully, you're connecting to a time that you've seen the wind shaking the trees. And then another vivid verb, lifts the leaves. So when it's lifting the leaves and then setting them free, you maybe could see it in your mind, a leaf falling off of a tree. Or you can see it in the illustration here. Released, they flutter through the air, drifting downward gracefully. So here we have some action like flutter and drifting downward. Gracefully is a descriptive word. It's actually what we would call an adverb. So the word gracefully is describing an action. So it's telling you the way that it was drifting. When it's a descriptive word that tells about the noun, it's an adjective. But when it's a descriptive word that's telling about a verb, we call it an adverb. So it's drifting downwards gracefully. So now you have a better picture in your mind because of those descriptive words the author used. We run to catch the falling leaves. We smell their smells and touch their veins. Bright jewels from the crowns of trees. We trace their shapes. We say their names. Can you find anything about the five senses on this page? Right? You smell the smells. Have you ever smelled leaves? When you read that part about smelling the smell of leaves, can you smell leaves even if there's none near you? Maybe if you have the memory of that smell, or touch their veins. So, veins are this part here in the leaf, like the lines that go through the middle. If you ever touch that in a leaf, so even though you don't have one with you, readers use the descriptive words that an author writes, and then they help them connect to the story. I'm going to go through the next pages a little bit quicker now that you're getting an idea of looking for descriptive words. Red maples broad and pointed leaves flame bright and vivid as a match. The sugar maple's leaves are orange like pumpkins in a pumpkin patch. Stubby fingers, brown as dirt, reach from the slender white oak leaf. The basswood's glowing yellow leaves are shaped like hearts with little teeth. The birch leaf, oval as an egg, falls sunny side upon the ground. Willow leaves turn yellow-green and hang from limbs that all curve down. The ginkgo's wavy golden leaf is shaped just like a fan. Ooh, like a little fan. That makes a difference, doesn't it? That's more descriptive to say a little fan. The broadleaf of the sycamore is yellow with a coat of tan. We toss the bright leaves in the air, oranges, yellows, golds, and reds. We dance together as they fall. Leaf hats settle on our heads. And maybe you're connecting to this action on this page. Have you ever done that? Tossing leaves into the air? A leaf falling onto your head, maybe? We clap with joy. We love the leaves. We rake a glowing golden heap. Then, holding hands, we jump into a pile of colors, 3 feet deep. And that's the end. So this poetry book then at the end has a little bit of nonfiction information about leaves. So I'm not going to read that one right now, but you can read that whenever you want to. So readers, today I wanted to read this poetry book for you so that you could get an idea of the way that readers always are on the lookout for descriptive words that an author uses, and specifically words that are descriptive to tell what the five senses would be